Hi everyone, it's Streaming was here. If you like my content, don't forget to hit the like button, and if there is any suggestions, feel free to comment. Today we are going to look at Dark Souls lore, and in particular Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Gwyn is one of 4 who acquired the Lord Soul, with the others being the Witch of Izalith, Brave Lord Nito, and finally the furtive pygmy. With the Lord Soul, Gwyn was able to manipulate light and create his legendary sunlight spear, which stripped the stony flesh of the everlasting dragons. Gwyn is the nephew of All-Father Loe and the father of dark son Gwyndolin, who was his son, but due to Gwendolin's close affiliation with the moon, he was raised as a daughter, alongside Gwyn's other daughters Guinevere and Filianore. Gwyn's other son, who was his firstborn, was a god of war, also had the power of sunlight. However, he sided with the ancient dragons and was stripped of his deity status, banished, and all references to him were destroyed. Along with his silver knights, there was Gwyn's 4 knights, his most powerful comrades, and they were Dragon Slayer Orstein, his commander, Artorias the Abyss Walker, Lord Blade Kieran, and Hawkeye Goff. Another of one Gwyn's trusted knights, who was also a close friend, was Havel the Rock, who commanded his own warriors and were part of Gwyn's army. Havel, who despised Seath and his sorceries, ended his friendship with Gwyn after he named Seath a duke and gave him control over the archives, which allowed Seath to experiment on live subjects and enhance the power of his sorceries. As the flame began to fade, Gwyn and the other lords devised a plan to prolong it. One of the plans was for the Witch of Izalith to use her Lord Soul to recreate the first flame. However, this ended disastrously, with the witch being engulfed and turning into the bed of chaos. From this event, demons were born, such as the Ceaseless Discharge, Quelaag, and Quelaag's sister. Gwyn, along with his black knights, traveled to the cone of the first flame and link it in a desperate attempt to prolong the Age of Fire. As a result, Gwyn's knights were turned to ash and roam Lordran after that as spirits, attacking anything in their sight. It is thought that the Chosen Undead arrives in Lordran 1,000 years after Gwyn links the flame. Gwyn's name is long forgotten by the events of Dark Souls 2, with only a few of his miracles remaining. By defeating the old Iron King on Bonfire Intensity 2, he drops the old King's soul, which allows you to create the Blinding Bolt miracle or the Dragon's Lair Greatbow. Aldea, scholar of the First Sin, describes Gwyn as the Lord of Light. However, he shows his hatred towards Gwyn, stating that he made men lesser than their original purpose. Dark Souls 3 showcases the gruesome end to Gwyn's bloodline, with most of them being scattered, dead, or killed by Aldrich the Devourer. Anorlando is left in ruins and in the hands of heretics. Gwyndolin, who had taken over as king in Gwyn's absence, meets his end at the hands of the Unkindled One, as we slay Aldrich, who is in the middle of devouring Gwyndolin. Gwyn, along with everyone who is linked to the flame, has been reincarnated in the soul of Cinder. In all, we can consider Gwyn somewhat as a hero in his own right, as he feared the age of darkness, and only linked the flame to stop the downfall of the gods and the rise of man. I really hope you enjoyed this lore video, and if there is any suggestions for other lore videos, please feel free to comment. Streaming was over and out.